So my default answer for this, for getting over holding a stock for hours or even days, is this. You have to first understand what your methodology is, well, what your plan of attack for the market, and then go and back test that idea, right? So you're going to construct or whatever your plan is going to be, whether you are going to be a day trader, scalper, swing trader, or even if you're holding longer term. Well, whatever your strategy is, you're going to come up with it, right? And you've figured out the strategy because you've modeled it from somewhere else. You don't need to reinvent the wheel for any of this stuff. There's a lot of systems out there that work and work extraordinarily well. One of my favorite books to find great strategies is a book called Market Wizards by this guy Jack Schwager. Back in the day, he interviewed the top traders at the time across the globe. Interviewed about 50 or so traders in this book, and you could read those interviews, see which traders resonate the most with you, and then try to go deeper into what their work actually was, and then start modeling their success. You don't want to be a clone of anybody. You don't want to be a carbon copy. That doesn't work. But if you start modeling their success, meaning that you're trying to do what they did, but you're making it your own, that is how you're ultimately going to be successful. So in doing that, what you want to do is test that strategy. Test it over, let's say you want it to be a day trader. You would find a day trader that you like and respect and try to model their success. So you find out what they're doing, and then you apply their rules to a certain number of trades. Now, you don't need to take a trade right this second and play it into the future. No, you could start looking at trades that have already happened in the past. Like look at a chart from a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, right? Go back to those charts and see what happened and how you would have played it out given the rules of this system. That's how you're going to start to gain trust in the system, that this is what actually works, this is what can happen. Oh wow, look at that, I thought that it was going to go up, but then bam, it just slammed right back down. Okay, I've got to come up with a rule for that as well. And that's how you start thinking through all these different kinds of scenarios while you're doing it in this test environment. Then from there, right, so let's say you've done your testing, you've tested out 50 trades, 100 trades, fantastic. Now you're ready to start playing with real money. So do you use all the money that you have? No, right? Like that would be insane. What you want to do is start with a small amount of capital that if you lose it, yeah, it'll sting just a little bit, but you're not going to be killed if you lose this capital. Then you take that money and you start using it. That way you start to gain how the psychology of using money affects your trading, and then you start to scale up from there.